midfield. It gives them 2 number 10s. Mike Catt plays for the Bath Club in England. And it gives them 2 first receivers, Mike Catt and Wilkinson, and they will still continue to start getting the width.
And just a footnote for Queensland fans of the Coburn family, Brett Coburn has just left the field. Gareth Llewellyn replacement lock for Wales.
So 25 metres out from England's goal line, but you can see the confidence levels have risen quite dramatically in this England team now. And it's Wales who are looking a little shaky in the face of this huge support at Suncorp for the men in white.
Oh, what a great kick. Mike Catt stepping into the number 10 position. Shane Williams was too far forward. Ball going over his head. Wales need to regroup here. They need to get back in their pattern of play, work on their structure. They know the game plan, but they haven't had the ball for the last couple of minutes.
So Cooper, the scrum half, who has a red tint in his hair, celebrating after last week's big performance. And look out, here he comes, the electric eel.
That's where you wouldn't be putting your kicks straight down Robinson's throat.
Just over halfway.
They contained him in the first half. This time they did wrap him up.
Wilkinson into scrum half. Now Catt. He was a controversial selection in the World Cup squad, but he's shown us in just the 10 minutes after the break why he's there.
Better work in and around the rucks by Steve Thompson, the hooker. That's the donkey work good tight forwards have got to do.
Mike Catt coming up again here, number 21. Robinson then to Delalio, who's strong. Takes it another 7 metres. That's Tyndall in close. They're working just one pass out from the ruck and then moving it wider.
Well, no one out the far side. I'll come back short.
Slowing it down. Off your feet.
Too early. On outside midfield.
Well, possession is the key. And England building the phases, controlling the ball, looking after the balls. We see Stephen Jones, number 10 for Wales, trying to slow the ball down for England.
I think he...
So it's another shot for Johnny Wilkinson as England look to increase their lead to 6. So here he is, the man. Weave it like Wilkinson. That's the way to do it. 16 plays 10.
So far this tournament, Wales had only given away 15 penalties in general play already in this game. That's up to 12. England have only given away 4. It's starting to mount. They'll have to be more disciplined, Wales.
That's a very significant point because England has conceded 49 penalties in 4 matches, 45 in their last 3 games.
Here's the chance they wanted.
Jones then. Taylor comes in. This is Mark Jones. Wales looking to head back here with a try. Gareth Thomas with a big step. The big man pins his ears back. Cooper. They have a good number on the right. England managed to just stymie it. It looked to be a knock ahead there by the England team. But Wales, if they'd gone through the hands, they score.
Well, Will Greenwood, number 13, I think it was, coming through. I thought Alan Rylan might speak to him for an intentional knockdown, but he hasn't called him out.
fullback Gareth Thomas. Off and off the left wing, that's why he stepped so well off his left. That's where it started, and here's the knockdown. No, that was, he was going for the tackle. Wild arm.
Stuart Abbott prowling the touchline. He's a replacement.
I think it was a desperate wild arm, all right, and it was should have been penalised. It's almost a penalty try situation.
Will Greenwood coming off for England. Looks pretty disappointed, but Stuart Abbott goes on.
So we've got two ex-South Africans, two South African raised players now in the England backline, and Stuart Abbott and Mike Catt.
He's on.
Through the legs we go. Jones then. Harris, overlap. Mark Jones held on. Man unmarked outside. Shane Williams surely would have scored there. There's a big tackle on top of Jones. They're still going. England have been handed a gift.
Great defence, England, forcing the error.
Wales should have scored on either side of the field in those last couple of minutes.
Well, their defensive coach, England, is ex-rugby league player Phil Larder. And he's worked a lot with them in the last 6 days on moving up and putting them under pressure. But the Welsh side gets them with 2-on-1 there. Wrong decision. Jason Robertson did very well to shadow Williams across and stay with him.
But what we've seen of Shane Williams, the left winger of Wales, if you'd given it to him, he would have found a way over the try line.
Absolutely. 10-metre line England territory. Still in the third quarter of the game. Wales now with some ball, really backing themselves, and lovely variation for Thomas. Colin Jarvis.
Go forward, young man.
He still doesn't have a contract with the Welsh club for the new season. Gareth Llewellyn, who played in the 91 World Cup. Now the big number 8, Jonathan Thomas.
They need him to get into the line, running straight like he did last week.
Just terrific creativity from the Welsh backs, but they lost concentration there and possession. Wilkinson tied forwards. Llewellyn thought he could get round him, but Llewellyn was desperate. Now Ben Kay. His father is Lord Chief Justice John Kay. And Mike Catt.
That's another special from Catt, lugging them deep, deep down.
35 metres out from the Welsh goal line.
And who made the tackle? Watch him get up.
Holding on.
Number 17 for England, Trevor Woodman.
Got isolated 15, he was legally over you.
It's always a problem if you take on the defence and you're on your own. You can't release quickly, and all the options go to the people on their feet above you.
They're going to have a shot, says Martin Johnson. And Johnny Wilkinson with the chance to put England out by 9. Half-time score.
Okay, a good time. A few of you. Talk to the rest of them. Try more of an effort to stay on the feet, please.
They're bridging, sort of thing.
Yeah, please get them to stay on the feet. Thank you.
The Welsh were ahead 10-3 at half-time. So England has scored 13 unanswered points in the second half. Mike Catt coming on as a second playmaker. Decisive move by Clive Woodward. Wilkinson's now on song, and he's punishing Welsh indiscretions.
It's cruel to watch. Any mistakes are now being penalised by Johnny Wilkinson.
Okay, time out, please. 1 second substitution. 8.
And number 19 coming on here, Tim Horan for Wales.
Martin Williams looked like Jonathan Thomas, I think it is, coming off. Needs some fresh legs, the Welsh.
Sidoli herring through. And another towering punt kick by Mike Catt.
Well, this player, Mike Catt, number 21 for England, he wasn't even in the 50-man train-on squad for England in the summer.
Steve Hansen, who's done such a wonderful job with this rejuvenated Welsh outfit. This is his last year with the Welsh team. He was only committed for 2.5 years. Assisted so brilliantly by Scott Johnson, the Aussie. As England come again, and they'll be looking to convert again here on the scoreboard. Catt, Moody, and Vickery now inside the quarter. Out on the full. Fly kick.
That's more like it. That's how Wales were defending in the first half, putting the pressure on them.
Both sides are clear at the moment.
Phil Vickery getting some attention there. Pretty tough man with all 3 tests on the Lions tour here in 2001.
So the line out to form, and Stephen Jones departs. Seri Sweeney coming on, the 23-year-old. Has held the number 10 jumper for Wales and was the number 1 starter. And that young man is looking quite pleased with proceedings at the moment.
Mixed fortunes, of course, for Prince Harry. Arnie Ann's team defeated last night, and Nana's team going well now.
I wonder if he's learning to speak Australian.
I'm sure he is, out on those sheep stations out past Roma in central Queensland and in country New South Wales. I'm sure he's having a great time out here in Australia, and everyone's looking after him.
Apparently one phrase he has picked up is, "You bloody mongrel." Here's Catt. Wilkinson then, and Delalio. England starting to find big gaps now. Wilkinson just lurking out wide. Wales in trouble here. Catt, Johnson, met solidly by Llewellyn.
Been ineffective midfield, Johnson. Only Delalio making metres.
2.
Robin McBride offside.
Oh, costly error.
The irony, Chris, the irony is that England were offside for a lot of the time in that first half at the breakdown, but got away with it. And it's becoming a catch-up situation for Wales now. And Wilkinson affirms he's going to have a shot at 19-10.
Wilkinson did really well, stood up 2 players and offloaded to Delalio. Patience was the key here.
Buoyed by the crowd support. They don't get any easier for Johnny Wilkinson, and suddenly it's a 12-point lead.
Well, it's taken 61 minutes for the swing low, Sweet Chariot call to go up. The English crowd have been very quiet tonight.
19 minutes remaining for Wales to turn it round.
They've got to get control of the ball. Without it, they're doomed. England going into overdrive at the moment. Getting some cohesion back. Starting to drive up the middle. Forcing the realignment.
Neil back. Neil and Mike Catt
On his inside, he's
out
had it.
with him. Pass was okay. Lost ahead by Dawson. Counters on from Jones. No advantage, says the referee.
Well, Mike Katzin's coming on, hasn't hit.